Hey guys, this is Henry Gao here on another weekly episode of Drawing on the iPad. This week we'll be focusing on a bathroom remodel. This drawing is a good example of how to effectively communicate a small space without the need to produce a detailed 3D model or realistic renderings and still have a beautiful design presentation. And this drawing was produced in about 45 minutes. Now, the project turns a three-piece bathroom into a spacious modern-day master bath with a double vanity, a dedicated storage space, a walk-in shower, and a skylight. I'm going to share with you my thoughts about building the 3D model, drawing the layout, and adding colors to create a provocative illustration for your client presentation. So in my own workflow, and I talk about this below, I really freehand the entire drawing and build the perspective from scratch. More often, I'll have a rough SketchUp model that I built myself or is supplied to me by someone in the office as the foundation for me to sketch on top. I use this workflow because it's actually faster and there is a level of accuracy in regards to dimensions and sizing that is typically important when showing this to a client. It's nice to have beautiful drawings, but you also need to make sure everything works in the physical space, and nothing is worse than designing something that doesn't fit, which has happened to me before. And the SketchUp model can be very simple because you just need it for a couple of important heights and width, so you know you're drawing in the approximate location. And since you're ultimately drawing everything by hand, you can save a lot of time by not modeling out all the intricate details in the model. So generally speaking, what doesn't get modeled is an opportunity to save some time. And it's much faster to draw those things by hand afterwards, like plumbing fixtures or lighting fixtures. The next thing you have to know is when drawing digitally, I highly recommend you sketch everything in layers and be strategic about what information goes on which layer. This is important because it makes editing afterwards so much easier. And I know I sound like a broken record for saying this, but you will thank me later if you didn't draw everything in one layer. Very often at work, I am never going to be able to draw everything perfectly the first time. I'm gonna have comments and edits after someone else sees it, and they will have ideas about changing out things like fixture or certain texture. So you kind of need to get used to that mindset. And if you have all the textures, for example, drawn on a layer of its own, it's much easier to erase that layer without needing to erase, the other designs around it. So when it comes down to coloring, the idea is very simple and similar. You want to be strategic about where you're putting colors on the layers. I usually decide this by their materiality. For example, wood, glass, concrete, they inherently have different colors of their own, so having them colored on different layers will give you the maximum flexibility to edit their colors, brightness, and hue afterwards. With this in mind, you can be a little bit more carefree when you are selecting that paint swatch to color initially. So as you can tell, you don't always need photorealistic renderings or even nice models to convince your client of your design visions, though that would be nice if you had unlimited time and budget. Oftentimes, a simple sketch is more than enough to communicate your ideas. This strategy is especially more effective when paired with inspirational images to go with the hand drawings. This is the approach I rely on a lot at work, and it's one of the biggest factors of how I get through the design presentation very quickly. Granted, your drawings might not look as polished as mine at first, but with practice, you will save so much time by not rendering or building a 3D model if you master the craft of representation by hand, and this skill set will pay huge dividends for the rest of your life. So consider picking up an iPad and start drawing digitally.